Libra, welcome to your October 2015 Oracle Mermaid and Rune reading for the month of October 2015. I will be using the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. I will also be using the Healing Runes by Ralph H. Blum and Susan Lowen, and a special card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Dream Virtue. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. So for the beginning of the month of October 2015, for you Libra, you have transparency. It says honest, authentic, genuine, and present. And then another card came out for the beginning of the month. It says honor the masculine. Respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Okay, so what does this say? This basically says to me that you kind of been feeling trapped a bit lately, or like you haven't really necessarily have been being yourself, or some kind of awakening is coming up to the surface here, and a lot of people might take offense to it, but it's probably the person that who you've always wanted to be, and maybe now is the time to just speak up and be honest with yourself and those around you. And it may be troubling you inside. It may have been troubling you inside for a very long time, and soulfully that's just been damaging you or decaying you in a way. But now is the time to just speak out and do whatever it is that you must do. When you have honor the masculine, it's basically saying to respect that divine empowerment, demanding energy. That's the masculine. The masculine usually gives, like, pretty much tells it, like, just demands the news, or kind of is very out, like, takes action. The female energy usually receives. So pretty much this month is basically being honest with yourself and just being honest with those around you, and whether they like it or not, it's pretty much your life, and this is basically your spiritual awakening in whatever area that is in your life. It could be it could also mean that you may leave a certain toxic relationship. You might speak up and say, okay, this isn't working out, I can't pretend anymore. I had a break. Okay. And it could also mean that you may also feel like your work place or your working career is just not working out for you. It's not necessarily your passion. It's either you feel like you're not being appreciated enough in your workplace, and you might have to speak up to your boss, or you might have to speak up to those around you in higher authority than you are, to get what you deserve. Also in friendships, you may be feeling maybe like you just don't belong, or like you just can't necessarily take criticism, or just be a part of this certain circle of it anymore. So just speak up, and during this process, it's healing you, and it's spiritually awakening you. It's a wake-up call for you, and to others as well. So for the middle of the month, you have the crane bag. It says sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter choice. So what does this mean? So after your kind of like your spiritual awakening, or your realization to life, or whatever that is, you must let go, that means, okay, you might want to declutter around the house. Possible breakup or divorce might be coming up, or possible leaving leaving something, leaving a certain place, a person, or even just a part of an aspect of yourself that you um, is troubling you, and it could be very healing. For example, you may be um, you may be going through some old things in your closet, whether that be old journals, old um, materials like jewelry, clothing. You might want to get rid of some things that you might even, or it might even inspire you to do something. You might find a shirt, oh hey, I plan to wear this when I felt beautiful, or when I become successful, or when I lose weight, or something like that. But you might consider, hey, I deserve it. This is for my new chapter of my life. I'm in a great place. I'm going to accept who I am, or accept whatever circumstances I am in. Um, and you're just going to accept yourself with whatever that is. Also, you're going to go through things that might disempower you as well, whether that be old journals, or old photos, old, how do I say, maybe through those photos you might see old past lovers, old past um, just not so great times, but they in the end they kind of empower you and say, okay, I've I can make a change. I can move forward from this. I'm in a better place right now. Here. Also, you may even find treasures, like for example, if you've been um, financially financially down lately, you might find extra cash, or you might find old checks, or you might even find valuable things that you can exchange, maybe gold, some kind of like jewelry, or some kind of treasure that you can probably sell, or something like that. Maybe to start your new journey, or maybe buy something for yourself, or save up for a new place to go. Okay. Also, and then for the end of the month, you have vulnerability reversed. This card, vulnerability reversed. If it was not reversed, it would have been open your heart, allow yourself to be tender, but it's reversed. And then I pulled out another card for this because I wanted to understand, because of all this going on. You have a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. So what does this tell me? It basically tells me, okay, um, something you maybe with this whole change of yours, you are probably not getting the responses or the support that you've been needing. I'm gonna bring up this special card right now from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards for a little bit. You have the White Tara. It says sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Okay, so it's also telling me right now, maybe a bit, since you're awakening yourself, and you're awakening like self-love for yourself, you are basically it's basically a better time towards the end of the month to stay away from those toxic relationships and just toxic environments. Like I said, leave, you're leaving something behind this month, but it's a step to let go of something toxic, or something that just doesn't serve you anymore, something that just doesn't work with your life and your spiritual self at this time. So in a way, it's it's a great time to, towards the end of the month, to not necessarily be so vulnerable. Um, just stay strong, but don't necessarily deny love from anyone. Just just avoid certain people um, that might put you down or might criticize you or might tell you you can't do it. You don't need that kind of talk in your life at this time, because you are growing and you are just doing your thing. You're becoming independent. You're just finding who you are. You just spoke up, and towards that you might actually find maybe one or two people around you very that could possibly support you, but in some cases, Libra, um, depending who it is, if you have a gut feeling of who of somebody not maybe working out in your space, don't necessarily open up too much to them, because you never know what they might say or do. And for the special rune reading, you have love. So this month is all about love for you, more about self-love and receiving that love from the universe, God, and your spirit guides and your angels. Whatever you feel you are close to spiritually. Also, it's a lot about empowerment this month. It's a lot about finding who you are and speaking up for yourself, and just leaving those toxic things and learning the lessons behind them. Also, you also have to keep in mind is the rune anger. So d- don't necessarily dwell in the anger. Just ask yourself and meditate on it. Say, why am I truly angry? What was I angry because I wasn't being heard? Was my voice not being heard enough? I not being was I not treated the way I thought I deserved to be treated? Was um did this person damage me so much that I am going to remain angry for the rest of my life? Did they um cheat on me? Did they betray me in some way? Did they lie to me? Right now it's just time to let that go. Like I said, you're leaving something behind, and it's a very healing process. So when you feel yourself getting some kind of anger or sadness, ask yourself why and move from that. Meditate on that. You can maybe focus on that a little bit, but then say, I am stronger than this. I am better than this, and I am moving forward from this. I will get through this. Alright, so hopefully that helped you out, Libra. It was a very intense reading for you, and I hope that everything goes well with you. Alright, see you soon. Bye.